Ceremony plus 2 days. I did not make a video yesterday. Did not get one this morning because I didn't get out here early enough. These guys started pounding their music out. So, copyright strikes, I didn't do a video. But they've got it off for a minute, so we're going to take a look around. They are getting things wrapped up here. As you can see, this wall is done except the white trim. And I'm not going to walk all the way around, but pretty much the whole house is done except the white trim. I think there's a couple guys on the other side working on that. You can see they got the base all the way around here done. They got these 3 columns done. They got this one they're working on yet. This one. Get around this up here. Duke and Poor were just here. They just left. We walked through this. We are all on the same page on this now. Duke did pick up some of these. Put up there. I don't know if they're still going to put that stuff on there or not. I don't care as long as they can get it covered up and keep the birds out. And the mess I got to clean up because these guys can't keep their shit off my walls. They've been pretty good lately, but before they were just throwing shit everywhere. We've had a couple real light rains, which is exactly what I wanted because I was hoping the light rains would kind of pre-pack this stuff a little bit before we get a heavy rain and just wash it all out. They do have the columns left to get out there. As I said before, we got white trim all the way around to do. Like I said, maybe I think, oh, Jesus Christ, I thought that was a snake, that broom handle. These birds, they pulled them out of here again. There was a full nest up there. They just pulled it out 2 hours ago. You can see they're back at it already. And why, I don't know. Maybe they're blowing in from up there, but every time I open this window, it gets droppings here, but it might be from up there. But I'm going to have to get spike strips up there. They still got tape all over this, so I'm assuming they're going to come in and paint some more up there, so I haven't put the spikes up there. Believe me, as soon as they get out of the way, they're going to be bird spikes up here. Did I even hit record on this thing? Yeah. They still got the facade all the way around up there, and the pump house, and this white trim is done here, I'm telling you. To about right here to this compressor. And from there over all the way around, it's got to be done yet. I'm going to guess tomorrow, almost for sure they'll be done unless something fluky happens. I did ask Duke today if they're going to bring somebody to clean up, and he said they have the translation from Thai to English was they have a cleaning kit before presentation. So I assume that means a cleaning crew will come through and clean before they hand the house over to us. I went through last night with the blue roll of tape and went around and marked a bunch of spots, and he's been working on it. They got one guy working on that all day today. There wasn't that many. This kitchen was really bad, but the rest of it looked pretty good, actually. And then we told them the gray-brown just doesn't fly. They need to fix that. So I told them to just carry this gray around the corner to this line right here on both doors. This just looks retarded here, so I don't know what they're thinking. This wall is supposed to be the light gray, I believe. So they do have this left out here. We cut a pretty fine line there. I wonder what they're planning on doing here. See, Mai. See? See, Mai. Me. Okay.
Okay, man.
Tu. How do you say it? Tao? Si Tao?
Si Tao. Si ข้างในบ้าน
Which one? Oh, my. Yeah. Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, so. Yeah, cup. Cup, good crap.
ตัวนี้ด้วยนะ
Cup. Yep.
ครับ
Oh, glad I caught that. And we're going to paint this wall and that wall the same color as the walls in here. No. This is outside. It's going to get birds on it and dirt and abuse. It needs to be colored of some kind. One of a million times it pays to be here on site paying attention. I see him putting that tape on it. I'm thinking, well, why is he taping that? That's all going to be the same color. See, sometimes they just assume things because nobody tells them. I mean, there was no plan for this. This was an add-on later. So it wasn't in any color scheme anywhere. Same with the pump house. It was all just wing it as we go. It just blows my mind. The difference in the color. Step out here. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it on the camera. But we took the paint numbers and everything from Duke. But that gray there and that gray there are supposed to be the same two grays on the house. And there's absolutely nothing even close about them. That should be the dark gray and the light gray. That isn't even, not even close. We took the same paint colors to the same store. He said he was going to get his. We got this about 2 months before theirs. You see the difference. I'll pull that bracket off for him. I don't know if I'll pull this one off though. With that gate standing there, just make them paint around that one. These guys told us they were going to be here 3 or 4 days there on day 11, and they're going to be 12 days, almost 2 weeks painting, which is why we scheduled all the deliveries based on what they told us. Oh, that thing's still got water in there. Didn't do a video yesterday, but they did get our sofa delivered yesterday. And they got our mattress delivered yesterday again. We based all this on what they were telling us they were going to do. So we told them just leave it in the wrappers so we don't get paint on them. The bed frame, we special ordered it. It will be here in probably another week. Hopefully this house is all done and wrapped up by then. The only thing that might still be hanging us up is the roof leak and the electrical out there that they said was be the 26th. But I'm hoping we can work with Duke on that electrical and just schedule it for when we get back from Pattaya, point being 5 days from now. Hoping we can get a hard schedule on going to Pattaya for a week and then come back and deal with the rest of this when we get back. Also, we got the curtain rods put up in all of the rooms. Sampit and I did that last night. In 5 days, Sampit has to take the Puyaiban from Bana in to see the Empor, along with one witness, so they can get me legally put on the yellow book for the house. Once I get that, then I should be able to start getting my bank account opened up and a few other liberal things. There is some pink ID or something I haven't looked into yet, but I've seen some people online talking about it. I will research that and probably try to get one of those. Like I said, they were waiting for parts for that for the 26th, he said. So if we do the Empor on the 14th, that gives us 10 days at least to get to Pattaya back, which is more than we want. I don't know, we'll play it by ear, but that'll kind of be the plan now. Talked about this dryer in here the other day. It is a non-vented dryer. It recirculates air, and it has a condensate extractor that takes the condensate and pumps it down the drain. But what happens now is this room gets pretty damn warm. And rather than closing the door and hold my heat in here with the cameras and everything, I'm going to put an exhaust in here just like we would one of the bathrooms. We'll tie it right into the light so that when you turn the light on, the exhaust fan will turn on. And when the dryer's running, we'll just leave the light on, close the door, and let it exhaust. That's the plan right now. Looks like I got an update due on here. Oh, my camera's working again. It wasn't working just 2 hours ago when I showed it to Duke. And he was like, oh, just adjust it, just adjust it. I'm like, no, man, it starts blinking and it goes completely out and it goes dark. They just need to work on it. So he's going to get that guy in too. Don't know when, but hopefully that'll be in the next few days. Okay, that's our update for today. We'll just give you an update probably tomorrow when these guys are wrapping up because you pretty much know what the game plan is. Okay, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that trilogy called, what is it, Lord of the Rings? But you remember when Frodo and his fat friend Samwise crested that mountain and looked down on Mordor? And they said, well, we finally arrived. Let's just get this job done. That's how I feel right now. As you can see, they got the clear coat on the slate. Looks pretty good other than the little pieces of white under there they didn't get cleaned off. But you can't see it from more than about 5 feet away. Looks pretty good, I think. They have got the white detailed here. They have not got it over here or out there. They got some color up here, still got all the white to do. They did get the color up there. I need to find out if this is done because I need to put that light up. Well, I don't have to do it today, but I'd like to do it today. This is pretty much done. They got a few spots that they went back and touched up that they will touch up again tomorrow. But the paint is 99.9% done. Duke was in a little bit ago. He said they would be back tomorrow. They would finish tomorrow. The following day, the cleaning crew would be here, and that'll be it. It'll be over. The finish line is in sight. We're taking one last big breath, and we're going to go for it. But anyhow, they still got all the pump house outside to paint, though. But if they bring a crew like they brought today, that'll be easy. I think they got this. Yeah, they got the bird guards up there today and painted. So they didn't use this trim at all, which is fine as long as it's keeping the birds out, which it is. I see the unhappy birds just flying away right there because they just finished this a minute ago. We went to Siskiyou this morning to Taiwatsudu and picked up an exhaust fan for that laundry room that I talked about. It will be just like a bathroom one. It just blow up into the attic. All it is exhaust the hot air from the laundry room, get it out of the house, blow it upstairs because it's probably still cooler air than what is up in that attic during the day. But yeah, these columns look pretty good, I think. The walls look pretty good. Ceilings are done. Done here. Like I said, all I got left here is the gray around here. And it looks like white trim is about it. Second coat on here. Get those columns out there. They actually got the clear coat on there. But they just got to get the white trim on there. Bana, our village, right over here. I don't know if you can see that brown roof way in a distance there, but that's the temple. But that's our village right there that we are now part of. But they sent their tractor out here, the Caterpillar road grader, and they cut the edges off the sides of the road all the way down. So I'm assuming they're getting ready to do their gravel work, I hope. Cleaners get here. We know everything is done except cleaning. We'll probably start doing our hotel searches for Pattaya. Today is the 10th. We've got appointment on 13th, and we got deliveries on the 14th, so we will probably not leave here till after the 14th. So I'm going to say somewhere around the 15th or 16th. I have no idea what day of the week that is. It's 5 days from now. Today is Monday. So that's this weekend, so I probably won't travel on the weekend. I'll probably wait till Monday. This video now will probably be out on the 14th. So somewhere around the 16th or so, we'll be headed down to Pattaya. So if anybody's down in that area, comment in this video, and I should be able to try to track you down about the right time. Not much cleanup left. Get some scaffolding out of here. Get all these buckets and crap out of here. So hopefully that'll all happen in 2 days. They will vacate, leave, and we will be on our own. Sorry, I don't remember your name. You suggested leaving that switch in there, and that was my plan the whole time until just a couple weeks ago, and I just said, you know what? If somebody figures out that's in there, all we got to do is shut that thing off. My cameras are down. They can have what they want. Now, I don't think crime's going to be a problem here at all, but there's just, like I said before, there's, like every other part of the world, there are people that are just bad. They're down on their luck, or they're just bad people, or they don't have the right sense in their head. So you can't just leave it for goodwill, I mean, and hope that something bad doesn't happen. You're better to prepare than be sorry, in my opinion. Be prepared, not sorry. But yeah, I think the paint looks good. This is all done here. And I think the color combination worked out. Also, while we're at Taiwatsudu today, we researched some, it's like expanded metal for putting in these fence pieces rather than spending all the money and the time. The time is the big thing, welding all those steel bars every 15 centimeters. They have an expanded metal. It's kind of a decorative expanded metal that all I'll have to do is build the frame, probably gusset to 4 corners to give it, you know, lateral strength. Put mounting brackets on each side and one on the bottom, and just weld that mesh onto it. And I think it's going to look pretty good. It'll be about the same cost as what I figured it would be to put those bars all the way down with no leafy panels on it. When I figure it out, I'll let you know. But I do like those leafy panels, man. They look really nice and they're very tropical looking, which is kind of my theme here, right? It's the palm trees and the banana trees. So with that, we will probably talk to you at the end of the day tomorrow when these guys are completely done. We'll give you another update when the cleaners are done, and that will be the end of Thai Build Series 2. It is a glorious day in paradise. We have sun shining in the background, rain in the background. Have you ever seen the rain coming down on a sunny day? But that's not what's glorious. What's glorious is these are the painters. They are cleaning up. They are finished. With that said, this is officially the end of our build. They will come in tomorrow, they will clean, and they will turn the house over to us officially. But stick around because we still have some landscaping and stuff. We'll do videos that will continue to develop the property. It's slowly. Freddie or Frankie, whatever his name is, the fence fabricator, he'll be working on this fence over the next few months. But yeah, we're going to keep making videos, keep putting them out there. And as long as we got people following us and watching the videos, we'll just keep making them. As I've said before, I don't do this for anything other than my own hobby. So we're going to keep doing it. We do have, the only thing left we really got to figure out is this roof leak. And it rained last night and we still have some leakage, but nowhere near as bad as it was. But we still got to get that corrected. And we got to get that green barrel off the post out there. But as I said before, the parts won't be here till the 26th. With that said, this is officially the end of the Thai Build Series 2. And I really want to thank everybody for following our house build, subscribing to our channel, and all the wonderful ideas I've had. People have shared with me to help get through some of these problems we've had. Obviously, I can't use everybody's ideas, but I really appreciate them, even if I didn't use your ideas. It doesn't mean they're bad ideas or dumb ideas, but I just had to go through them and pick the ones that I thought fit my situation the best and use those. And I've still got a couple I got to incorporate. They just finished painting around this door frame. I do have those brushes, whoever it was that suggested putting those up there. I just need to get those put up there yet, and I got to get my light put up there. But yeah, there's still a few ideas out there that I've got to implement yet. But as I said, the house build is officially over. I truly want to thank everyone for joining us at Paradise in Thailand.